Boom! Welcome in here. Sunday night. What do we got? We got a little Wrestle Plunge. That's right. What's up, everybody? Get in here. We're going into episodes August 18th and August 25th, 1990. Still, the promotion is called NAWA. I'm sure the announcer will be calling it by its new name that is coming down the pike, SAPW. But as of now, it's still NAWA, at least on the screen. So, but welcome in, everybody. Again, every Sunday night we do this right here, 6 p.m. Eastern. We watch some old wrestling. This is the second promotion that we've watched the entire, well, not the entire year. I think we started this one in like April or May. A lot of this one. I like to see as much as in a year that we can. We started out with the CWA 89 last. I don't know if we're calling these seasons or whatever we're calling them, but the last year we watched was that. And we went right into 90. Now we're in North Carolina. So let me get the chat in here so I can see some fun folks. Looks like a lot of cool people have popped through. Also, welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Let's see what we got in the chat here tonight. Who popped in to see me? Boom, Jersey Jen popping in. Simi Sharp, Simi popping in. Zach, Donald, welcome in, people. Welcome in. Dave's channel. The Steveverse. Yeah, I saw you guys talking about me being a little bit late. I was a little late tonight. Not too bad. I do got a brand... Hey, Pokemon coming through too. I do got a brand new emoji. Stud stable emoji. We got Rob Fuller right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Take a look at that bad boy. Take a look at that thing. Stud stable emoji. Only way we can get that is if you are a member here at Wrestle Plunge. If you are a member, you not only get access to member emojis here on live streams, you also get early access to new videos. And this Saturday, I should have a brand new video out. John Cena retires this Saturday. And I'm trying to make a video, a story that I didn't know anyways, into a story. And we'll see how it goes. But tonight, Lark Bark, welcome in. Tonight, we are watching some of this right here. We got a world champion in Rob Fuller. Stud Stable is formed with the Nasty Boys, Matt Bourne. We got faces in Ricky Steamboat, Ken Shamrock, who is not called Ken Shamrock. The American Bulldogs, future Pitbulls in ECW. A lot of stuff going on right now, folks. So settle in and let's watch some wrestling from 1990. Starting out the 90s. What a decade it was. Just coming out of the 80s here. Let's go. Check. Oh, there we go. Stud Stable. Dave's channel already using it.
Welcome again to South Atlantic Wrestling. I'm Ted Webb, and it's a pleasure
We
to
got.
have with me.
I always got to call out Ted Webb, Double D, Double B, and he's with George Scott. I think George Scott had a hand in ownership of this promotion.
One half of the former World Tag Team Champions, my good friend, Mr. George.
What's up, Patrick?
George, how are you?
I'm very fine, Ted, and it's certainly great to be here.
Well, I'll tell you, we got a great program for you. You're going to see War Eagle Chris Chavis in action. The Royal Family, Rip Morgan and Jack Victory, are going to be here with us. We're going to see the World Heavyweight Champion, Robert Fuller, the head of the Stud Stable. He's going to be on board with us. We'll be talking to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We'll see the Bulldogs in action. I mean, I can tell you that this is going to be one fantastic program.
I'll tell you what is going to be
Packed hour to start us off with here, folks.
From all the letters coming in the mail and the telephone calls with the Robert Fuller and Ricky Steamboat set to, which they're going to show back
What's up,
this
Dead Punk?
evening.
There's no doubt about it. You will see Gary Booth being injured.
Welcome in
We'll
here.
have that video for you and show you what started this confrontation. Right now, let's go to the ring.
Wait,
for
one
some action.
second before you go. I want to call somebody in here.
You want to
Bill
bring somebody
Murdoch,
in?
would you come here a second?
Come on in, Bill Murdoch.
George Scott,
Bill
call the
Murdoch
motherfuckers
is,
out.
A great person from Asheville, North Carolina. And Bill, come on in here and tell them just what you do. Bill Murdoch.
How are you, Bill? Welcome to South Atlantic Wrestling.
Fine, Ted. Thank you very much. We're just all real excited in North Carolina, especially the amateur wrestlers there, seeing the great amateur wrestling background that George is bringing into the promotion. We just finished the North Carolina State Games, which we've had 3 new state champions from Asheville. So we're just really
Like George just threw this on this guy. This guy did not expect to be interviewing this guy.
Also, another thing, Bill is noted for his charity work. Bill, will you tell him something?
Right now we're involved with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Cystic fibrosis is the #1 killer of children and young adults. I know George and all the wrestlers have been backing us in golf tournaments and various other promotions and things that we're doing to raise money, along with the March of Dimes to help with prenatal care, and just many other things that we're helping underprivileged, children, the homeless, and just doing a whole lot with the help of the North American Wrestling Association.
Oh, coming in swinging.
Pleasure to do it for you. Thank you for joining us.
These early 90s ties are wild. They didn't give a shit. Tatanka going to start us off this week. That's what I'm talking about. Chris Chavis, future Tatanka. Vince was soon going to be like, you know what? I think I like this fella. I think I want him to go on a multi-year undefeated streak only to be beat by Ludwig Borga down the line.
Well, one of the fastest rising young superstars in the North American Wrestling Association. And you see him week in and week out right here on South Atlantic Wrestling. War Eagle Chris Chavis, a man focused on winning either the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship or one half of the tag team title. In there against Dr. X at ringside, Ted Webb along with George Scott. George, this guy's got a future in front of him.
Share this in the Discord.
Ted, I believe you're right 100%. And this Chris Chavis lives, what a beautiful body slap. But he lives for this sport of the wrestling.
Big elbow.
Background and all, and I believe you're going to see one of the superstars of the professional wrestling business.
A dedicated student of the game of wrestling. Not only is he in great physical condition because of the time that he spends in there working out, but the time that he spends in the gym working out wrestling. I mean, this guy wants to be the best. He's got the desire. He certainly has the talent, and I think all he needs right now is just a little time.
I know you're right, and as I just said, this Chris Chavis War Eagle will be a superstar.
Yeah, you can tell. I like how the 80s and, really any decade, 70s bleeding into the 80s, 80s bleed into the 90s, the 90s bleed into the 2000s. I love how you can just see that in history of watching really any kind of pop culture in general, but for wrestling in general, in particular, it's pretty interesting.
Every week, and is a big fan of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Well, Ricky's got all thousands of fans, and it's going to be interesting later on to see how all this feud start with the Fuller and Steamboat and Paul Jones and War Eagle. And that's going to be a great match coming up later.
George,
shoulder tackle.
We have only seen the tip of the iceberg. This is going to be one hot summer in North Carolina.
Big hip toss.
Very true.
And in South Carolina and in Virginia.
Yeah, an arm drag.
And in Georgia, anywhere these guys get into the ring, you're going to be seeing some fireworks. It'll be the 4th of July all summer long.
That's true, and it's even right into the fall months. It's going to be great. And you're going to see, and watching this, you got some of the best athletes in the world right here.
No doubt. When you see the seal of the North American Wrestling Association, you're assured of the finest in professional wrestling. That's great sunset flip. He's got him 1, 2. Byron Richard gets the 2 count before Dr. X kicked out. I thought he had him there, George.
Dr. X, that's old school as fuck.
Just a little fast.
You tell us really old heads running the book here too. Just by the way, I mean, how I like it, but stuff had really started changing, especially in '90 with WCW. Even and WWF had really led the way of making it just a little bit more goofy, just in general. And in AWA here, or whatever you want to call it, is really giving you that old school taste still. I can dig it. Big slim by Tatanka. I'm going to call him Tatanka and Shamrock. Ken Shamrock. I can't go with Vincent Torelli. He's Shamrock to me, baby.
Caught him square across the chest. War Eagle, Chris Chavis. This could be it. This is gorgeous.
He was even finishing with that right there at WWF for a few years, which is interesting. What's up, Lisa on Twitch? You welcome in here.
You describe the action as the folks at home are watching on the screen right now.
Yeah, he's reversing on his back, and then he's just putting all that weight right back on top of him. It's just as worse than a slam, and coming down, hooking that leg, and Byron Richard for the 1, 2, 3.
Gotta do that war dance.
Wrestling will continue. Coming up next, the Royal Family.
He kept the same vibe even when they made him Tatanka on television in just a couple of years here at this point. Jersey Jen, the beautiful Jersey Jen coming through here, gifted out some more memberships. Made a lot of people members last week here at Wrestle Plunge, and she's doing the same again. Sharon getting that, another friend of Publicly Buzzed in the Buzz Nation. Sharon getting a membership here in at Wrestle Plunge. Appreciate the shit out of that, Jen. Thank you so much. And Sharon, you have access to all the cool emojis, and again, we'll get early access to the wrestling videos when I release them. So. What else we got here coming here tonight? The Royal Family. That Victory. Yeah, these dudes are in WCW around this time. We got Jack Victory and Rip Morgan.
Jacko Victory, the Royal Family.
I didn't see who they were facing. Some jobbers, I'm imagining.
Their opponents, first of all, weighing in at 240 pounds from
I'm surprised Shamrock didn't get a WCW little look at this time. A lot of these guys work with WCW.
45 pounds from Raleigh, North Carolina, Bob Emery.
That's an outstanding wrestler right there. This
Dave
year.
likes
Bob
it,
Emery
emojis.
teaming up with William
Thanks for hanging out
Ford.
tonight, Dave. Hope you had a good weekend,
The
dude.
Royal Family, they're the newcomers to South Atlantic Wrestling. Rip Morgan and Jack Victory during their little three-match ritual, much to the dismay rather of the fans that are in attendance here. Morgan into the ring against Emery. Emery with a blue trunks side headlock. Ted Webb and George Scott at ringside.
Never know who may show up here in North American wrestling.
Got a great future, but they got their work cut out for them here.
Oh shit, hip tossed him right into the ropes.
In this match. Interesting comments made last week when we interviewed.
Hey, God bless whoever recorded this off television in 1990. That's the real MVP.
Well,
So we may have a third faction.
there might be 4 or 5 by the time this gets finished.
You got it. I tell you, some of the top talent in America showing up at
They're actually talking about stables and factions on commentary. That's what I like to hear.
Is wrestling for the North American Wrestling Association. Tag
The
is
promotion really starting to fill out.
popping a couple of rights to the head of William Ford.
The stories,
Scraping the head.
the
You know,
factions.
spend some time as an amateur
Damn!
player, George.
Victory's going in on this cat.
Great football player.
Darn good football player. He may have hurt his back right there. Royal Family, I'll tell you, they're quick to seize the moment, the opportunity.
Yeah, well, they know they've had a lot of tag team experience, and tag team
Oh
experience.
yeah.
when you
Pokemon
wrestle
getting
somebody
a membership as well and getting to use those emojis.
that
Thank you,
removes
Jim.
the
Appreciate
conflict
that.
to really help you
Fuck
as
yeah.
far as it being in a team situation.
you can
Like
see
right
right
here, Rip Morgan
Make
taking
sure
advantage.
anybody in the chat, make sure your membership's turned on because Jen will hook you up potentially.
William Ford right now is feeling pretty much like the original William Ford felt after the creation of the Edsel.
That's very true.
It's a bad mistake. He's probably thinking it's a mistake to be in the ring in there right now against the Royal Family.
William Ford needs to try to get to his partner.
The
make a
Nasty
tag.
Boys are the current tag team champions and the world champion, heavyweight champion, not world champion, but heavyweight champion is Rob Fuller.
They stay fresh, tagging in and tagging out. And the minute that they get into trouble, there's the scrape across the eye. Working on that neck. That neck.
What's up, Never Trumper?
It was injured earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I'll post a link right now in the chat room. I'm on a playlist, and it's on a guy's channel named Armstrong Alley, who is amazing. But yeah, these stay up in the live. I understand you probably want to watch this without my commentary, but yeah, check it out there. That's where there's a big playlist that goes pretty long. But yeah, we watch these every Sunday night. I watch 2 episodes.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
thanks for coming through, anyways.
It's very painful, especially getting an elbow like that, which I know I've had a fractured neck, and you got it with you the whole rest of your life.
That is
Yeah,
a
Jen will
tough
look
thing
you
to
up
live with
now.
Because you're talking about pain from here to eternity.
That's right.
Anytime it gets cold, anytime it gets raining, all of a sudden your wrestling career becomes a vivid memory.
That's true, and every morning when you wake up.
William Ford in trouble right now. Going for the cover. 1, 2, kicking out.
What I'll say this every time I see Victory, but yeah, I like the Victory in ECW with Steve Carino.
Woe to be young, huh?
That's right.
Great resiliency.
I'm not the biggest Jack Victory fan with this Royal Family deal with Rip Morgan, but it's not the worst either.
He has taken a king-sized beating, an Olympic-sized beating so far at the hands of the Royal Family.
I seen him recently went through some WCCW stuff. He was there
Look at him. He's still got the fight. Here he's fighting.
in the 80s.
You're going to see the American Bulldogs in action, as well as Vince Torelli and the Nasty Boys coming up in the program.
Oh shit, yeah, we're getting the whole deal tonight. Yeah, we're getting Ken Shamrock, the Nasty Boys.
South Atlantic Wrestling, the tag is made. Rip Morgan now into the ring. And Bob Emery has yet to make his way into this matchup. That's one of the things that you have to say, George, goes along with inexperience.
Yes, it's, well, maybe, I don't think it's wrestling experience. It might be tag team experience.
Which is basically what I meant to say. Is, you know, when you talk about a team that wrestles with each other day in and day out, they know how not to make these mistakes.
That's right. You can't let you get in trouble. You got to be in there and out tagging fast.
Well, you know where your partner's at all times.
That's what's happening. That's what the Royal Family's doing. They're just keeping on top and wearing William Ford down.
Yeah, pretty indifferent on Morgan also. Like, I don't really hate him, but I don't have a reason to like him either that I've ever seen. He's sort of a guy. Remember when they put him with the sheep herders in NWA? Oh shit, hold on. Should have to throw my chat out.
And I think they basically do this to get the attention of the referee, because he knows Emery's going to retaliate, and then they can do their double teaming.
That's right.
I don't believe a tag was made.
They're ring-wise, very ring-wise experience.
The tag was not made. The tag was not made. But Jack Victory made a sound that resembled a tag, and Sal Correnti went for it.
Should come through here in just a second.
You know, the hardest job in that ring is a referee, believe me.
Well, you got two eyes, but there's four corners.
That's right.
Tag is made now. Victory.
That Armstrong Alley channel is really good. Lots of rare stuff.
William Ford, so far the only member of that team to see action. Bob Emery took an elbow to the side of the head, and that's the extent of the action he's seen.
That's right.
They've been keeping most of the action in that corner. Double soup.
There it is. There's the chat. I forgot to put my link in there.
1, 2, and 3. The reserve
See
tag
folks
just ran
chatting.
out. The winners of this match.
Pretty easy victory there by the Royal Family, moving up the tag ranks, trying to get a tag title shot. Again, the Nasty Boys aren't here for very much longer at all. They're about to be in WCW and then even in WWF by years in. And it's already more than halfway through the year. Just imagine how quick that happens by, I mean, the Nasty Boys win the tag titles at WrestleMania 7 in March of '91.
That was it. Count it. 1, 2, 3.
Stick around. There's a lot more action coming
And
up.
they're right now in August the NAWA Tag Team Champions. South Atlantic Pro Wrestling is what they're calling it, though, SAPW. But hey, we still got the old NAW, and I'm still going to use them, damn it, until they officially change the name of this promotion everywhere.
It's a pleasure having you on the program today. I did want to bring up one point to you. I was listening to the Fuller family, the stud stable, as they call themselves, and they're a little upset about the licking that they took a couple of weeks ago. And you have been mentioned as being one of the top priorities on their hit list. How do you approach something like this, knowing that you're a marked man?
Well, let me tell you something, Fuller. You in the stud stable. You're doing a lot of talking, and you put me on your hit list? Well, I tell you one thing. You better get ready, because this Indian is ready to go on the warpath with the stud stable. And all I know right now, I tell you got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He's breathing fire. He's ready for the stud stable to come. And as far as Paul...
I'll never look at you the same way. I know I'm in kayfabe, it's 1990. But you son of a bitch, you took the money and went with the corporation. I'll never forget it, Tatanka.
Content doing his commentating, just staying there, advising.
He turned on Luger, didn't he?
But you really got him hot. Now he's ready to go. He's ready to step in the ring with all four of you guys. You're doing a lot of talking. I hope you guys are ready, because I'm going to stand right in the shadows. I'm going to be there for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I'm going to be there for Paul Jones. Anytime you guys step across the line, I'm going to be there.
It is weird Paul Jones is a face here as well.
You know, there's a lot of competition going on among promoters all over the southeastern United States who would love to be the ones that stage a championship bout between you and the reigning North American Wrestling Association champion, Robert Fuller. Your thoughts on a possible matchup with Fuller one-on-one? Are you ready for the big test?
Oh, I'm definitely ready for the big test. I just want Fuller to sign that dotted line with me and give me the chance to prove myself and do all I can do, take all opportunity, put everything I have, all talent, the desire, the power to have the opportunity to possibly
Jen,
take
another
that belt from him.
gifted
Fuller,
membership.
all you got to do is sign the line.
Welcome in, Jessica.
It's ready, baby, so you better sign
What's up,
it.
Jessica?
I have to ask you something. The thought of the stable is very distressing to me. Had it not been for the actions that you and Paul Jones and the Bulldogs took, Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat, could very well be out of wrestling today.
Oh, definitely he could. Again, it's great that Paul Jones stood in. But again, Ricky, we all admire him. He's a great champion. We're going to be there for him. So, Stud Stable, anytime you guys want to step in the ring, us guys are going to be
Ricky's
right
like,
there.
yeah, I'm going back to
Ricky,
WWF any day. I don't
Paul
really
Jones,
want the
you
belt,
just
but I'll
step in
hang
there,
out for a
we're going to
bit.
be right there waiting for you, baby. And this Indian is on the warpath for the Stud Stable. We're going to demolish.
I mean, it's not a bad promo at all, especially to be this young. Half a second of a commercial. What we got? Here we go, baby. Rob Fuller. And in the chat now, for any members, we got Stud Stable emojis, baby. Rob Fuller done come through, and he's making this this territory amazing as well.
His opponent, weighing 250 pounds from Tennessee, here is the NAWA Heavyweight Champion, the Tennessee Stud, Robert Fuller.
Well, there you have it, the Tennessee Stud, Robert Fuller. He is in there right now against the challenge of a young Gary Booth.
Well, I'll tell you, let me say something real quick about this Booth. He's got a lot to prove tonight. He's got to prove that he can carry the load against Robert Fuller. He's also got to prove to Ricky Steamboat. So Ricky Steamboat, this is Ricky Steamboat's protege. Ricky trained this guy, and he expects big things from this
Here we
guy.
go.
Well, I do understand that Ricky has spent quite a bit of time working with Gary Booth.
Yeah, he's
Robert Fuller, the Tennessee Stud, and this is the first time we'll see the NAWA Heavyweight Champion as a member of the Stud Stable. We saw the Nasty Boys, and they did not disappoint those that were looking for a unkindler, ungentler America.
Oh, that's right. You know, the intimidation with Robert Fuller.
Look at him. Look at him. I'll tell you what, Paul, it disgusts me to look at the face of Robert Fuller whenever he's wrestling. He's a guy that he's not out there just to defend the title to win and promote his sport. He's out there to hurt people.
Well, that's exactly
Corns don't fall that far from the tree, right?
That's right. Exactly right. Exactly right. I was talking with Steamboat about this.
Oh, there's a nice reversal, a nice arm drag from Gary Booth.
I was talking with Steamboat about this.
Oh shit, I'm muted. Sorry, my bad. I was checking because this match was on. This match happened last week, so I was like, "Fuck!" If I messed up and playing the same episode twice, but no, luckily I'm not. They may be playing the same match on another episode, or it may be a rematch. I'm not sure, but it is a different episode. I went back to make sure. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's different. It's different. It's weird.
A lot of possibilities, and he's standing by him 100%. He thinks the world of this kid.
Super weird.
Questioning Booth as to whether he grabbed the trunks, as the champion alleged, and it was clear from our vantage point, Paul, that was a clean arm drag takedown. There was no trunk involved.
No, it was just intimidation.
Go, Rob.
Intimidate, tried to.
Firing away, Tennessee Stud. It ain't going to take long before this one turns into something other than a standard wrestling match, Paul. He doesn't allow a oh my, was that a vicious lariat sending Booth outside of the ring, and now Fuller's got him where he wants him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same match. It's so weird.
Yeah, you know,
I wonder if they
Fuller
fucked up and didn't realize they put
thinking
this match on 2
overtime
different
rule,
back-to-back
big
shows.
He didn't throw him over, he knocked him over, and that's a difference.
I'll tell you what, that was a full body slam
What?
outside of the ring on the concrete. I want you to look and see that there is no padding there, Paul. We are looking right now at pure concrete, and Gary Booth got the brunt of it.
Oh, it looks like
Got
a
him up for a pile driver.
Oh.
Boy, you talk about a way to end a wrestler's career, Paul.
Yeah, this is it. He'll just cover him now.
Oh, there's no need to do this.
He's trying. He slapped him till he brought him around.
I'll tell you what, he certainly doesn't bring any dignity to the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship belt.
Look, another. He wants to pop him again.
Damn, dude.
Outside of the ring.
I'm watching some USWA from '91 right now, and man, Rob Fuller is a face there. It is weird to see him as a face. Ring the damn bell! Ring the damn bell!
Into the ring comes Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, this was that really hot ending last week.
Steamboat's concerned about Garrett.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has come to the rescue. Referee Sal Correnti has disqualified the champion. And now the champion is Steamboat.
Maybe that's why they're playing it. They're like, this was fucking good. We're getting like more TV time out of this. This is a good hunt. This one right here is good. This is a very good stud stable.
Fuller, he's got more guts than I thought. Drove against Steamboat. I don't think he'll be coming back in. He'll surprise me if he does.
It would surprise me indeed if he does. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has chased Robert Fuller away from the ring. Fuller administering undue punishment to young Gary Booth.
Give us that match though on TV. Come on.
And has not left the ring.
We need Steamboat and Fuller. I want that match.
He is strong.
You can already tell they work well together.
And we can only hope that there is no severe injury. Wait a minute. Back into the ring. This one is not over yet, Paul.
Toe to toe. No,
This one is far from over.
what a surprise this is.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Robert Fuller. Toe to toe. Listen to this crowd. This match has been long over. This match has been long over.
What a surprise this is. Toe to toe,
I'll tell you,
kid.
this is getting out of hand. And perhaps we need a second referee out here. Because right now both men are ignoring the official.
That's it. They should have a title up in this match.
Paul into the ring. Coming the maniac. Matt
Damn.
Bourne. No.
Oh shit, here we go. Stud stable. Matt Bourne being in the stud stable.
Matt Bourne.
Oh, no.
In there with
Yeah, I'm what I'm watching right now at WCW. He's 91. He's fucking Big Josh.
Here come the Nasty Boys.
Oh, no,
The
Ted.
Nasty Boys.
I can't take... Ted, I can't stand this. I gotta go.
What are you doing, Paul? Paul, what are you doing? My God,
Yeah, this
Paul
was showed
Jones.
last week.
Paul Jones
It is hot though. Like it's a really hot ending.
Paul Jones is heading into the ring. We are experiencing
Really good. I was marking out for this last week.
gotten out of hand, and Paul Jones right now is serving up some big nights. Paul Jones.
Jones does throw a damn good punch though, doesn't he? He clearing out everyone though. Come on.
He's dishing out those right fists like free soup at a beggar's convention. That ring has been cleared. Chris Chavis into the ring. The American Bulldogs are into the ring. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was hurt. Still hurt outside of the ring is Gary Booth. And so much for the stud stable. So much for the stud stable. What an exciting event we have had here in Spartanburg, South
The
Carolina.
Galactic, welcome in here.
Fresh to the North American Wrestling Association, but I must
true.
say that they have made an impression already.
Both
the Royal
great.
family, Rip Morgan and Jack Victory. Gentlemen,
Jen, thank you very much. Look at that, Galactic getting membered up. And Galactic, I know you're just popping in here, but I got a brand new emoji, a stud stable emoji, thanks to Rob Fuller winning the title and forming the stud stable here. in our new promotion. So fuck yeah, he already found them. That's what I'm talking about. And you get early access to videos. Working on a brand new video now.
Everybody here, how devastating
Thanks, Jim.
we are. And you can't put that past us. Because like we told you a couple of weeks ago, Jacko Victory and Rip Morgan, I had to show you people just what it's all about.
A little thing here. Steamboat, Paul Jones, Rip Morgan, Jacko Victory. No, you people are world championship caliber. Matt Bourne, Stud Stable. You got a lot of
Look at him.
Look
Look at Morgan and Ted Rebs here.
We haven't been approached by either side, but I'll tell you what, Rip Morgan, Jacko Victory, we do it the loner's way. We do it right face to face. We do it kick butt, call names, whatever you want to say, but we do it our style, the Royal Family style.
Hey! Let's tell you one thing. We're here for ourselves. We don't trust nobody. But you never know when we might just come back and take everybody.
Never know.
Gentlemen, there's some that are saying that you haven't been tested. That you haven't been tested yet. Is anybody?
I'm gonna pause this. This would be cool if it happened, but I mean, it probably. Who knows? I mean, we're gonna be live for another little bit. So, but we are very close to 10,000 followers, guys. 3 away from 10K. It's been a crazy year. First of all, it's been a very crazy year. So hopefully we get there. Actually, it's the last 365 been. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's like in December 7th last year, exactly 1 year ago, I was at 6,969, so it was almost at 7,000. I've had a really good year here. So hopefully we can get this sumbitch going. I'm working on my new video now. We'll see. I'll leave this hanging out here, and we'll keep looking. I wonder if I can pull it up.
Anybody dodging you, or are you dodging anybody?
Just one more thing, Yanks. Don't count the Royal Family out, because we don't count ourselves out.
Oh, it just went up one. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
I repeat the question. Some say that you haven't been tested yet. Are you dodging anyone, or is anybody dodging you?
You know, you've been out here for a long time. That's got to be the stupidest.
Oh shit, there it is. Oh, it's gonna hit it. We're one away.
The Royal Family don't dodge.
Oh, it did it. Oh, fuck. And I missed it live, but it hit it. 10K live. Fuck yeah. Thanks whoever did that at the end there. Fuck yeah. This wouldn't fucking pause was the issue. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. We party in. Fuck yeah. Appreciate that. Didn't expect to have a 10K party here on this live stream. That's what I'm talking about. Shit. Nice. I'm also gonna screen grab that real quick so I can have that forever. Boom. Thanks a lot, everyone. That's fucking dope. I'm gonna save that. 10K WP Wrestle Plunge. And we're working on 23,000 on Facebook, believe it or not, which is crazy. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Man, yeah, this is all thanks to you cats. Honestly, yeah, I'll bring all y'all up here. Boom, boom, boom. Doing it. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Take the plunge, the Wrestle Plunge. Gift out a membership, celebrating Jen. Just giving out a membership to Zach. Zacho Green, welcome in here. Now access to the dope emojis that we offer here at Wrestle Plunge. Fuck yeah, appreciate that. Well, that's really cool. Really fucking cool.
Making their way to the ring with a combined weight of 550 pounds, here are Spike and Rex, the American Bulldogs.
Oh shit, God, that's definitely copyrighted, I'm sure.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from Greensboro, Dan Grundy.
Well, Dan Grundy and
Oh, we
his
got
partner,
Dan
Trent
Grundy.
Knight from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, will be taking on the American Bulldogs.
Trent Knight.
And the Bulldogs, George, are on a mission right now. They're anxious to prove that they're worthy of a title match. As you know, they defeated the Nasty Boys on television last week right here on South Atlantic Wrestling, and they want that one-up-on-one. They want the straps more than anything else in the world.
That's no surprise to me, Ted, because these Bulldogs, they can go. They're in great physical condition. They're good amateur wrestlers, and they got the speed and the skill, and they know how to tag team wrestle.
Not to mention the strength, George.
That's right. I mean, they're strong.
You talk about a power combination. Rex in the ring right now against Trent Knight. Trent Knight in the red trunks.
Ted, but I'd like to go back just for a second, not take anything away from here, but that was something
Hell
with that
yeah.
Steamboat and Fuller, wasn't it?
That was
What a
good.
battle.
That was one tremendous battle.
And then that Paul Jones getting in the ring, that surprised me, but Paul
Fuck yeah, thank you, Lisa.
keeps himself in great shape. I know you can work it up with
Flipped it over on Twitch. I appreciate that.
Tennis. And so, him getting in there and cleaning the house, that's the old Paul Jones.
I'll tell you what, it was certainly a thrill for me personally to see Paul in the ring in action. I mean, this guy darted out of here like a bat out of the Dodger dugout and went to the rescue of his old buddy, the buddy that he shared the World Tag Team Championship with.
Thanks,
Yes,
Patrick.
they had it 2 or 3 times, Steamboat and Paul Jones, so it's... they've been friends for years, so but Paul got in the back.
Yeah, I like Knight. I've really dug everything I've seen of Trent Knight.
Byron Richards signals the tag. Whoa, double elbow.
He's the type of wrestler like I would want to put a television title on or something.
Now delivering a message, George.
Hill or face, I think he would do good as. I haven't even seen a lot of his work, but
Into the ring, and it was Croc's flesh on the
I'm going completely off of just his vibe and what I can see.
They got Trent Knight back
I like
in the
it.
ring in a hurry. As I was saying earlier,
Grundy, Dan Grundy, I feel like missed his calling. He could have been Reese in the Flock, possibly.
tried to come into the ring illegally and was caught
Could have been in the oddities.
with a beautiful flying drop kick. Byron Richards going to earn his pay tonight, George.
Tried, brother.
He sure is.
That is Spike in the ring right now against Trent Knight. Twisting the arm, applying the
Pitbulls.
pressure.
Less than a few weeks ago, there
Did a whole lot of Jack Diddley Dick in wrestling.
Yes,
Just to be
Tim Woods,
honest.
Actually, it sure looked great to see him again, and I know he watches this program every week, and he's living in Charlotte, North Carolina, so hello to Tim and his family, and we're saying, give him the best of the day.
No doubt, and another card that we got, George, we got from South Carolina, from a fellow that made his living catching footballs in the National Football League, Gaffney, South Carolina's own Freddie Solomon, former All-Pro with the Dolphins and 49ers.
Go say hello to him also.
And another letter from a Hall of Famer by the name of Enos Country Slaughter, who watches us in North Carolina.
Well, great.
Trent Knight in there with Spike of the Bulldogs, catching him with a double jump.
Oh,
to the throat.
shit.
I'll tell you what we
Oh, you
see
got him
here
right
this
either in the throat or in the
afternoon is
face.
that it could be happening is that my good friend
Trent
Dr.
Knight
Reed
said,
and
don't
Trent
fuck
Knight
around, dude.
could be getting a lot of
I
work
could
this
see
next
that.
week with, fixing
I don't even remember. I've seen watched a lot of WCW early stuff, and I don't remember him. Was it around this time frame? A little later?
Grundy entered the ring without the benefit of the tag and immediately started applying the chokehold. Up for a full body slam. Boom! This Grundy's a tough competitor.
Yes, he is. He's a very tough. Trent Knight's no slouch either.
No, sir.
They're a good team. The Bulldogs have got their work cut out for them.
One thing about Grundy, he doesn't do it pretty, but he does it.
Grundy's a big bastard. If he actually took his body serious, did a little bit of time in the gym, he would be dangerous. Maybe he could have done something, because his size is undeniable.
160-some pounds going around into the midsection.
He looks capable here.
That head into the turnbuckles, making
It's like he skipped every. I mean, he hasn't he's not working out at all, but like he skipped every leg day. Like he never took the stairs ever.
from the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Saw some great matches between him and Vince Torelli.
Oh, yes.
Two guys that really gave 100%, raking those eyes against the ring ropes. George, what does that do to you as a wrestler?
Oh, it burns and stings and, causes mat burns along the eye. They can get you.
Referee calling for the break.
Yeah, this guy was awesome, dude.
He's going to earn that paycheck in this match.
Push Knight.
Trent Knight. Boom! Getting the approval of his partner, Dan Grundy. If anyone should watch, you're watching the best of professional wrestling. The North American Wrestling Association.
They always have pretty good matches. I hate the American Bulldogs tights though. God, they annoy the hell out of me. I don't even know why. Now, just like sometimes, like someone's gear, like if somebody else wore it, it wouldn't matter. But when one particular body type or one person wears a certain type of gear, it's just like, ugh. I don't know what that is, but. Damn, dude. I mean, that's powerful, dude. Grundy's a big bastard. You can tell.
Tag is made. Watch out. Double dip to the belly. And Dan Grundy right now
interesting, KP.
is
Thanks.
looking for a little Pepto-Bismol.
Might be the pile driver coming up here.
Oh, nice. Interesting dead
Be
part.
the pile driver.
Check that out.
Trying to get the leverage.
I'm sure I've seen him, honestly. It just. Oh, shit. I want to see that again.
Trying to get the leverage.
Fuck, dude, that was just.
Trying to get the leverage.
Oh, man. Even the ref was like, holy shit.
Variation of that atomic bomb. And from the top rope, the legal man into the ring is Rex.
Boom. That's it.
2, 3. This one.
That was an awesome ending, man. That was really. That sit-out powerbomb was fucking crazy.
NWA Tag Team Champions.
I take a bet on it.
Let's take a look at
Jeez.
that slow motion instant replay George described.
There comes that big belly flop, all that weight right up.
Show the powerbomb. Splash was good too, though.
The winners of this match, the American Bulldogs. Stick around because we've got more.
Dude, and the power shown by fucking, what was that? Gary Wolf? My God. That's Ken Shamrock. Against Alan Carey?
You're
I see
invited to
that, man.
contact South Atlantic Pro Wrestling, P.O. Box 221269.
Oh, fuck yeah. And Lisa put that 10K moment into the Discord. If anyone out there is not following on Discord, here's a link. It's for free. Jump in, always chatting about something. Join the conversation.
North Carolina, zip 28222-1269 or call 1-704-334-1007.
Down here comes out some Guns N' Roses, brother. Yeah, we're about to get the possibility of. Okay, I remember Alan Kinsley. I believe he was on last week. And we're about to get, hopefully, a badass belly to belly, and God knows what else from Shamrock. Shamrock's a wrestling machine, though.
Where you go on the Bulldogs, and you just keep naming and naming and go on. You know, don't forget Ranger Ross.
Got to talk about Ranger Ross, because I'll tell you what, he's a great addition to South Atlantic Wrestling. You know, I look down the road and I see several key confrontations coming up, and it gets better every week. More and more people. In fact, some of the top names in professional wrestling contacting South Atlantic Wrestling, wanting to come into the area because they know that this is where the money is right now. Some of the top names starting to pop up here.
That's true, and we got the top names. There's no doubt about it. And just, you know, you take a look around. You know, like you got the seven-time world champ up there sitting in Norfolk, Virginia, watching the program every week. Lou Thesz, and he's been on here.
Certainly has.
And you know, we get quests like Buddy Rogers would like to come on, and you know, we're hoping to get John Valentine on one of these days.
Fabulous Moolah, who came on with us several weeks ago.
You know, this is what we're trying to do, is get back to the wrestling and the basics of the wrestling business. And
I mean, I can see that.
You know, got a lot of real
Some
good amateur
decent matchups here.
and just make great
This
moves,
promotion.
Just like you saw Torelli with the leg trip there.
No doubt about
Yeah, the
it.
camera. Somebody said in the chat earlier, the camera person's shorts. I just caught a glimpse of him. Looks like they're ready to go for like the beach for the day. As soon as the shift ends, dude. Hitting the beach, brother.
I want to be a professional wrestler. That's my #1 love. Torelli, an outstanding fullback and linebacker in college. A guy who at 245 pounds when he
I mean, yeah, Shamrock and Paul Jones. Who would have ever thunk it?
You can't beat that,
You
George.
can't beat that, no.
Did I miss them saying something about Moolah,
He
KP?
moves. He knows what he's doing. His body,
I mean, I could see it. They're in her neck of the woods in the Carolinas here.
You know, he knows exactly. He's got.
It's her base, I believe, in South Carolina. They've been going up into South Carolina. She's like, yeah, I paid the toll troll. Come in my area.
That's true.
Going back to the amateur, riding his
Some of the stories with Moolah and the ladies are fucking sad as shit, man. She was an absolute piece of shit at the end of the day.
What a great move there. The suplex now, you know, next week we've got a great match that was taped to Winston-Salem coming up. And I think it's one of the greatest matches
Leonie,
I've
God,
ever
man,
seen.
she's a cool follow
Mark
on Facebook and
against
on
Vince Torelli, and
Twitter.
what a great match, and I wouldn't want. I'm going to watch it next week
Thanks.
myself.
I was at ringside at Winston-Salem the night that it happened.
Come on, we're tied up here. Okay, all right. I'm not sure what's going on.
I can tell you right now that
This might be illegal.
a long time before you
Whatever
see
the hell we just saw there.
a better scientific matchup than you saw that night.
That's true.
The reigning international heavyweight champion Mark Fleming and Vince Torelli.
That's right. And you'll see it all here next week.
Commander Matthew, what's up?
Torelli caught with an elbow coming off the ropes. And Kinsey applying the pressure. Ronnie Hanna, the referee for this event. Ted Webb and George Scott at ringside. South Atlantic Wrestling. The best in professional wrestling. Coming to you every week on this station at this same time.
And it's going to get better.
Letters keep coming in. John and Elaine Stokes of Charlotte, North Carolina, watching us there on Channel 3. Wow. Now that's called using your
Welcome
head.
in, somebody that just jumped
Torelli
from the Discord.
turned a negative
Nice.
into a positive, and there's more teeth work for our doctor in Charlotte.
Shit.
Alan Kinsey right now holding his own against Vince Torelli. But I'll tell you what, this guy can explode on you. We talk about what an outstanding wrestler he is. Let us not forget that he made it into the finals of the National Bad Men Competition.
Yes. In fact, he's still in it. He's never been beat.
He is still in it. He is
There
still
you go.
in the National Bad Men Competition.
Fire
I
up.
can tell you right now that
Fire
you're
up,
dealing with a
kid.
guy that's a powder keg right there. You want to go by the rules? Fine. You want to go outside of the rules? That's fine. Drop kick
There
catches
you go.
him as he
Nice
comes off
drop
the
kick.
ropes.
I mean, dude, he had all the fundamentals down.
Torelli
And
starting to turn the tide
like,
right
he would have
now.
needed to
So
really
he's
find
ready to
himself.
get
He's,
you down.
still young here. But he's one of those guys that is already good.
Torelli's fast.
And if
He's
he
a-
could have found a character, if he could have figured himself out,
Oh, another good suplex.
he could have really done something. But again, man, you just never know when somebody going into the business at different times could make it. I think he got luckier coming into the Attitude Era and getting over.
A tremendous competitor.
Oh, there it is, that belly to belly. For just the history's sake of Ken Shamrock, I feel like he probably made the right. I mean, hell, he went to UFC. I'm just saying, it worked out the way it probably should have. Man, check out this belly to belly one more time. Oh,
That's it.
I can watch that all day.
Kinsey becomes another statistic in the illustrious career of Vince Torelli. Torelli with Paul Jones, victory. Let's take a look at that on slow motion instant replay, and you will see that no one does this move better, George.
Dude, that's a beautiful fucking
Hooks that leg and neck. And
belly to belly.
Fasten your seatbelts. Coming up next on South Atlantic Wrestling, the NAWA Tag Team Champions, the Nasty Boys.
Now making their way to the ring with a combined weight of 660 pounds from this
Still getting a little nasties now. Ain't with WCW yet.
pounds from 220 pounds. Danny
We got Danny Allen and hold on.
Virginia Beach, Virginia, Danny Allen.
Man, these guys look like wrestlers though.
From Washington, D.C., Lynn Wagner.
Lynn Wagner. Let's go.
Tag Team Champions, Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys.
That's true, Ted. And I believe Mags and Sags are probably up for revenge after what happened to them last week.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you missed the show last week, they were upset in a non-title bout against the American Bulldogs. And, George, I have to agree with you. I think it's up to them to show that that was a fluke.
That's true. I agree.
They can't come into the ring overconfident tonight. That confidence had to be shaken drastically by the loss to the Bulldogs on national TV.
That's right. That's the last place you want to lose a match.
They lose a match against the Bulldogs. Got to put those straps up, I
Millions of
think.
people, George, but wrestlers all over the country.
That's right.
Who then all of a sudden would say, hey, let's go to the South Atlantic Wrestling because we can whip those guys.
We can whip them. We'll get them. We'll get them belts.
Last thing they want is more of an influx of talent right now. In fact, I'd have to venture to say that they're a little concerned over the amount of talent that's coming to the area now.
Yes, they would. And you know, they got a pretty good Danielle and Lynn Wagner. You know, they're going to give them a pretty good battle here.
I got to tell you that those...
They're not going to take any chances.
I got to tell you that those belts that the Nasty Boys wear are beautiful belts. Some of the prettiest belts in professional wrestling today, George.
They're gorgeous.
Yep, they're sending a message out right now. Knobs in the ring against Danny Allen right now. Making the tag. Sags comes in. The Nasty Boys. They earned that name. They earned that reputation. And they go out to prove it week after week after week that they're worthy of it.
This guy's like, I want to beat Magnum TA so bad.
Well, there's a case of
Except for the bad parts.
Danny Allen, he walked right into that big 300.
Except for the whole not being able to wrestle thing.
Now, George, that has to hurt.
It does hurt. That does hurt.
I mean, 330 pounds on
The
somebody's
Nasties
head
fit this era
is not
perfect.
my idea of a
And
nice
even WWF, you know.
And these two guys are super strong also.
Really
They can
colorful
They seemingly
characters.
quit, George.
Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, what a slap. Slap in the hurt.
Now, that's pure intimidation right there. That is pure intimidation.
I believe, as I told you, they're taking out what happened last week. That's what's
I've been
happening.
watching a lot of Nasties in this time frame here recently. Just kind of what I'm, you know, even when I'm not doing this stream for 89 CWA or 90 NAWA, I'm still sort of in this area. I mean, the Nasties, they're pretty fucking awesome at the end of the day. Like, I've become more of a fan of them, actually, with seeing more content from the Nasty Boys. They're brutal, they're unapologetic, and, man, their promos are usually hit pretty good. The pairing with Jimmy Hart and WWF was absolutely perfect also. I don't even think they needed him, but, man, I like the Nasties at the end of the day, and they've had so many bangers.
The Nasty Boys right now.
But I also get it. I know a lot of people that aren't Nasty fans.
The memory of that embarrassing loss last week at the hands of the American Bulldog.
And they're taking out on poor Len Wagner here.
Shit.
Super slam.
That should be enough right there. Well, he's getting up. Len's still fighting it.
They were putting in the work around this time too, man.
There goes the big, look like suplex.
Damn. Big suplex. And for two guys who look like sacks of shit, I mean, they were working.
And came down with 330 pounds on him, and he's a game competitor, still trying to fight out of there.
Yeah, they didn't dazzle anybody
Sags.
with the promo work, but they were good. I like
Nasty
them.
Boys are a fluid combination, constantly staying fresh by making those tags, George.
Yes, they are. That's what I say. That's one reason they're the World Tag Team Champions.
One of the many reasons that they're the World Tag Team Champions.
Like first into the
I
turnbuckle.
want to be there when I see them meet the Bulldog.
They've been eating competition here in NAWA, though, that's for sure. Here we go. This guy knows how to take a power slam, though. That dude last week was just straight up stiff as a board. And here we go. Big elbow right into the sternum midsection. Boom. That is it. Didn't even need to cover him properly. Or almost at all at the end of the counts.
The Nasty Boys. Let's look at that on instant replay. Slow motion. George, please describe the action.
There he is, right up, coming off the top. That big elbow right on the
Boom.
And then puts he just man his own. Just makes the 1, 2, 3. And it's all over.
Well, the Nasty Boys victorious in their match on South Atlantic Wrestling. Joining me right now.
There we go.
Key
Some stud
members
stable
of the,
action, baby.
Of the stud stable, the NAWA Heavyweight Champion Robert Fuller, the Nasty Boys, the Maniac Matt Bourne.
Look, you look at the belts right here, you don't have any
shot. Welcome in here. Stand stable emoji, baby. Feels like they're building towards like a War Games or something here.
I just want to tell you in front of this camera, in front of the fans here, that we're declaring war on you, brother, and it's just starting. It's just started.
It is War Games. Shit, Ricky Steamboat declaring war. Damn. All right, there was episode August 18th. Let me change the date here because we're going into August 25th. And boom, knocking out August altogether. And we'll be going into September. And I think we go into September a little bit before we actually officially have the name change everywhere, besides them just saying it out loud. But as of right now, graphically, we still have North American Wrestling Association. And it's been fun as hell, man. Rob Fuller as world champion. Nasty's a tag champions. They don't have a middleweight title, but let's go. Let's see what we get. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. If you're new here, just know that we do this every Sunday night, 6 Eastern, right here. I have a lot of cool videos in the video section. Please check those out. I post shorts pretty much daily between here and TikTok, and then follow on Facebook as well, and on X/Twitter. I post a lot of content on there that I can't post elsewhere, just copyright rules and such. And we are also live on Twitch on Sunday nights as well. But YouTube's bumping here. YouTube's got it going on. Appreciate everyone for coming through. Thank you very much. Yeah, these are on YouTube. It's a playlist. I'll give you the link here. If you go here to this link, it's on Armstrong Alley, man. And Armstrong Alley's got a lot of really good content.
Ted Webb, and welcome to South Atlantic Wrestling, the best of the North American
we got
Wrestling
Steamboat on commentary. He just declared war.
And an honor to have it ringside.
I gotta say it every week. Ted Webb, Double D, Double B, hitting right back at you, baby.
The #1 ranked contender in the NAWA, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Well, thank you very much, and I'd like to say thanks to all the fans that have given us support here. We're going to have one heck of a card here this evening, but you know something, towards that last hour, Ted, I don't know if I'll be able to stand with you there. You know who's going to be on.
Yeah, we're going to have the stud stable, and I wanted to talk to you about that feud that has developed, Ricky, because this is certainly going to produce the kind of action that may be costly to somebody.
You know something, Ted Fuller and Matt Bourne are going to be out here. They got Bob Orton Jr., but I'll tell you something, when they start out and get out here.
Just call him Ted Fuller? Excuse me, what did you say?
Like the way they like to do things, and I'm going to be out here with the announcers table with Ted, but I've got some people that have been watching my back, so this last hour may just turn out to be a barn burner. Fuller and...
All right, Ricky, calm her down, sir. You've been hitting the juice. What have you been doing, man? I don't mean steroids. What are you doing?
Matt Bourne, you keep yourselves in the ring and just watch out.
I tell you, we're going to be...
Just watch out, pal. Steamboat's usually a pretty good promo on here.
To a great match between Vince Torelli and the International Wrestling heavyweight champion Mark, who took him
definitely
on,
called him Ted
I guess it was
Fuller.
in Winston-Salem. Mark Fleming and Vince Torelli put on one of the best wrestling matches I've ever seen.
He was
We're gonna
rolling,
see
baby.
real
He's like,
clips of that
whatever.
today. Let's go on with the action. Let's take it to ringside to our ring announcer.
First match,
Fabian
what we got?
Fuentes.
Here we go. Firebreaker Chip. Ain't that right? I really don't like this guy.
Weighing 247 pounds from Charlotte, North Carolina, here is Curtis Thompson.
Oh shit, I'm fucking just jamming to the song. I'm definitely going to get a copyright on that.
That I consider to be an
Goodness.
outstanding competitor. I don't necessarily agree with
Just
his tactics,
jamming,
but I gotta
baby.
tell you, he's a
I was
good
like, let's
all-around
get it.
wrestler
Let's
and a
get
guy
it.
to keep your eye on.
10K in the bank. 10K subs here tonight. Thanks to the fine folks in the Wrestle Plunge.
Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. I've known Curtis now for several years, and he's gone off and wrestled throughout Canada and Nova Scotia and up there in the Seattle, Washington area. He's come back into this area, which is he's from here, to make his name, and the guy's turned out to be one heck of a wrestler. During that match with him, it was a very, very close one for
Drinking something.
Certainly a great match to watch. I tell you, he's a great addition to South Atlantic Wrestling. And he's in there right now against William Ford. And he displayed a little classy ring generalship right there, knowing what he was going to be running into.
You can also take a look at
MC Hammer coming after me, for sure.
Shape. He trains real hard every day. Just that ring generalship right there.
Luckily, YouTube lets you get rid of it after the fact, though. Let's throw that on out. I think there's even a. I don't even think I have to lose like the content. They just like put something almost like static over the song as it plays.
Leveled that shoulder on him.
Cool. And then it can still be monetized.
A standing lariat. William Ford is stunned.
He blocked that hip toss and came back with a standing lariat. Man, he just leveled it.
Man, did he pack a wallop with that one. Hannah cautioning Curtis Thompson about the use of fists. And, of course, Curtis is oblivious to the instructions from the official. Ricky, it may just be me, but I've seen things get out of hand over the last few weeks in the NAWA.
Well, you know something, Ted? You're absolutely correct. You think we're going to have a 1-2? No. Curtis Thompson's got a little bit of a problem here. He thinks that he's got a man beaten, but a lot of these young guys are tougher than they really look, or you may think that you've got them down with a
poke. That's funny.
But anytime you cover anybody nowadays, because a lot of the young...
I always fuck it up. I start jamming to it.
You got to cover them strong.
Next thing you know, it's happened multiple times. It's funny that, I mean, at least that's the only thing stopping us. Or not stop. I mean, it doesn't even stop us, but the only thing that's even like a question is just what's up, F. Wood? Get in here, man.
The ultimate knee to the groin completely flipped William Ford. And
love standing. It's one of my favorite wrestlers.
And we've seen this. This is a prelude. This is a prelude to a submission hold that he applies on that shoulder. Smart guy working on one particular part of the body. I got to tell you that bursal sack is in danger whenever you ram it into the turnbuckles like that.
What a very vulnerable area that turns out to be.
And there he goes. There he goes.
Applying a lot of pressure with that hammerlock.
Did he beat him with this hammerlock last week? He did. He's like, dude, you know what my finish was going to be? A hammerlock. Really vicious hammerlock, pal. Look out for it. Well, this guy got the WCW and he's talking about this hammerlock, and they're like, what the fuck?
You know something, Ted? This is going to be a very interesting hour. I don't know. As each minute wears on, I'm thinking about the close of this particular hour.
Well, we'll be back with more. In fact, we're going to have some footage of your match with one of the Nasty Boys. All that and more coming up next on South Atlantic.
To the ring, weighing 235 pounds, from Charlotte, North Carolina, here is Ricky, the Dragon
Steamboat. So he's doing commentary and a match. Okay. Double duty, sir. Oh man, his fucking song too. Fuck this whole episode up music-wise. Knobs getting a singles match against Steamboat. I don't think I've ever seen these guys wrestle. Here's the test, right? Well, Steamboat's going to make him look amazing. We already know that. But this will be interesting.
Yes, sir. If I were Knobs, I would pay close attention to what I were to be instructed on over the next 20 minutes. There's the bell, your referee, Sal Carenti.
He's going to get a lot of messages.
It does, WWF. Vern's like, yes, wrestling's coming back in the 90s. This kid's got it. Have you seen that new fucking hammerlock finish, brother?
North American Wrestling Association heavyweight champion.
I was like, I'm going to work the fuck out of this crowd.
About being in the ring without the benefit of having his partner Sags there. I would say that the mental factor has to be with Ricky tonight, Lou.
That's a good guess.
Now we got Lou Thez on commentary. I feel like they're just throwing shit together here. Lou tagged in with Steamboat. Yeah. Okay. That's scissors takedown. Drop kick. There we go. Bump and feed, baby. Nice. Nice. Steamboat showing us how it's done real quick.
Oh, yeah. He's one step ahead of the game, Ricky is. It's the balance and the reflex and just doing his shot, calling his own
And
shots.
Knobs a member of the stud stable.
His eyes right there. He's another guy that's
Continuing the feud onward.
Oh, you can bet that.
That is
What did you mean by war, sir?
And the pressure being applied. Knobs right now is showing the signs of somebody who's in pain.
He is in pain.
He's a tough guy, a big guy, and can't take a lot of punishment.
Funny thing, some big guys cannot.
I know it. Some big guys can give it, but when it comes time to get it, they don't want any part of it.
That's right.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Almost tore his head off with that chop. Oh! That's something like a savate kick there, Luke?
Knobs ain't going to get any offense in. I always hated how Knobs' elbow pads would slip all the way down to his hands like that.
Once about
like,
20
Jesus.
years ago when I was serving for Uncle Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Went to Bangkok on R&R.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what a
Bangkok,
city.
yeah.
What a city.
Yeah.
I would love to go back again as a civilian this time.
Bangkok is a nice place. Yes.
Well, maybe after the program tonight, you and I might be able to get a ticket and go there for a while.
Yeah, we'd like that.
Boy, I'll tell you. They'd report us missing in action and presume to be having fun.
Oh, yes. In action.
Missing in action and presumed to be having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That last maneuver will put you in the
We're doing atomic drops. That's what needs to come back in wrestling. Atomic drops in general, both of them.
Square on the bottom of his back.
When they're sold right,
Now
man.
starting to pour it on now, trying to turn the tide, which so far has been all stable. Landing with that elbow square on the chest, 300 and some odd pounds. Tell you what, don't go to the well one time too often.
He's picking up
I think Ricky's hurt.
local offense.
And of course, Knobs saying count faster. Hey, I don't blame you for asking that. Back drop. Steamboat is stunned right now. He slowed down considerably. He landed on his left leg, and I don't like the way he landed on it. You could really do a great job in that femur landing that way.
Oh, yes, you can. Yeah. See what happens there.
Off the ropes, catching another elbow.
He's doing a lot of catching.
Boy, he's
Fixed
been catching a
elbow
lot of
pad.
punishment here.
He'll be back down on his wrist in 1 minute. Don't worry.
Whoa! Steamboat delivers that chop as good as anybody, Lou.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could hear that from the other end of the building. That's what I was talking about, going to the well once too often.
That's it.
Double axe handle.
Well, the nasty boy wanted to spread the action outside the ring. And, caught that shoulder.
Shout out to the crowd, or lack thereof. Nobody's coming out to NAWA.
Both men exchanging shots.
I can feel it from here.
Oh, here we go.
He caught one in.
That will shake you up. That will shake you
You have
up.
a double DQ.
Sal Correnti, the referee, trying to get the activity back into the center of the ring. There's a boot to the midsection. Great lariat. Fantastic clothesline.
I'm telling you, that was vicious, man.
Look at Steamboat. Steamboat trading punches with it. Both guys appear to be a little weakened. 5 minutes have elapsed so far, but it's been a very active 5 minutes. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and he gets out. Come on! 1, and that shoulder. Steamboat is tired. This is the second bout he's fought tonight, and he is tired. And you know what they say, stay on your feet when you're on the canvas with a guy that weighs this much. It's to his advantage.
That's right.
He uses that weight advantage, which is of about 100 pounds.
That's right.
Ricky comes in at a spelt 232, and I'd venture to say that Knobs has got to go at least 3.
Now, that's true. Hanson and Knowles Bard, that was
About
interesting.
360 pounds. You know, they're becoming bigger and bigger, and
Was I drunk when I said that, folks?
Keep building picture, right.
I don't really remember
Just
that,
like
to be
any other
honest.
sport, they're getting bigger and bigger.
They are.
You wrestled
Wow,
some big
this crowd
guys
needs to
in
get
your
behind
time.
Steamboat
You
right
in
now.
your matches.
Steamboat?
I wrestled 300
Steamboat!
pounds. Oh, yeah.
I just don't pull the
You
Steamboat.
were what, 220, 225?
Well, yeah, somewhere in there. Between 20 and 25, yeah.
Be safe out there, Dave.
Now Ricky is
I don't know what that means. What's the roll down the barrels?
going there. What he's doing is pressing that carotid artery, which is
Fucked up the ring apron over here. I know that much.
Yes.
George Scott's gonna be pissed. Paul Jones looking at it right now like, son of a bitch. Don't stretch the fucking ring apron. That was brand new, son.
He's got him going here. Oh! Double chop to the side of the head. Oh, headbutt. The Dragon trying to come back. That's pure instinct, Lou.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Nasty boy now. Going to the shortcut and choking. I don't need to remind you that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat suffered a career-threatening larynx injury several years ago.
Yeah,
And every time I see somebody do that to him, I can't help but bring
Yeah, the elbow pads are on both wrists now.
I'm sure that has to cross his mind, too, from time to time. Uh-oh. Beautiful maneuver. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Nasty powers.
Welcome in here, Boy Matthew.
The big fat dude is
Oh
strong.
yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thanks for being a part of the
Nutritious
10K now.
Poster child. Ramming that shoulder into the midsection, and that takes its toll. Uh-oh, you want to chop? You better be careful. You better be careful if you want to trade chops with Mr. Steamboat. Now there. That is all over.
There it is. Stud Staple. Look out for the Stud Staple coming out.
Of this match, your winner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Very impressive.
In South Atlantic Wrestling happens to be the Flash from San Diego, California, Vince Torelli, accompanied by his friend, his mentor, and his confidant, Paul Jones. Paul, you've got to be proud of the progress that Torelli has made over the last couple of months.
I really am. You know, I want to talk about something first, Ted, that's fresh in my mind. I guess if I want to stay out of the action, I got to stay out of the arenas. And, you know, everybody's talking about what Steamboat and I are doing now, and with the help of Torelli and War Eagle Chris Chavis and the American Bulldogs. And when you need help, it seems like your friends will run to your rescue. But I want to say one thing right now, Torelli. It looks like we're going to have to put a few things that we're doing on the back burner. But I'm still right there as your supporter, your advisor. And I made a commitment to Ricky Steamboat. And like I said, a lot of other friends have stepped in and say, we care, and we're here, and we want to help. Stud has farmed his, I want to say, militia.
God, they're a weird duo to
And
me.
he calls
Always
his
will
stable.
be.
Well, brother, it's just beginning. There's a war going on here, and we're going to show you, Stud, how to finish it.
Well, you know, sometimes business takes precedence, and in this case, Paul, you've got to take care of business. And anytime you need, anytime at all, anywhere, anytime, you need a backup, I'll be there for you just as you are for me. And let me tell you, that Stud stable out there is going to get themselves in some trouble here because we got a pack going ourselves. So anytime you guys feel like being a little froggy and you want to jump, you better look out because there might be a frog on your back.
Tell you what, this promises to
What?
All
right.
We got a pack going ourselves. So anytime you guys feel like being a little froggy and you want to jump, you better look out because there might be a frog on your back.
tell you what, this promises to be a hot
You
summer
know,
and fall in
you
the
can
South
tell that he
Atlantic
worked on
area
that
because
for a long time in the mirror, and this is what we ended up with. That was, you know what? He was doing fine when you just talk. When you try to throw in little shit like that,
it's starting to brew.
woo!
Well, I'll tell you, you're exactly right. And I'll tell you what, Ted, the next 2 weeks, I'm going to teach Torelli something that I never wanted to teach him before. And that's fight fire with fire. And there's a lot of ways of doing it. The people out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Because when I say, even whether you went, whenever you hated me, threw bricks at me and everything else, the bottom line was you still respected me because I didn't back down from anybody. Like me, hate me, or love me, I'm Paul Jones #1, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be behind Steamboat's back 100%. And Stud, you bring your stable on because we're getting fired up, fired on fire.
Oh, fired up, baby.
Action is Australian tag team action. To my right, weighing 230
You know, Malenko returning finally, dude. I miss Malenko. Is it Malenko and Renegade teaming together?
Malone. His partner weighing in at 235 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Trent Knight.
I like Trent Knight's stash.
Their opponents, first to my left, weighing 230 pounds from Tampa, Florida, here is Dean Malenko.
It is Malenko and Renegade. What an oddball team.
Rick Wilson.
You're going to like what you see from
Future
the
Renegade.
combination of Rick Wilson and Dean Malenko taking on the team of Trent Knight and Butch Malone. Malenko into the ring first against Trent Knight. Both men collar and elbow, checking each other over for leverage and balance. Into the ropes, Sal Correnti, rather, the referee calling for the break. Ted Webb along with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at ringside.
Ted, how about the wrestling background and the family from
This will be a pleasure, I'm sure.
They say acorns don't fall that far from the tree.
God, that 1 week that we got Shamrock Torelli, Ken Shamrock and Dean Malenko as a tag team. Primo stuff. I'm telling you, if they would have worked together for let alone months or years, but the one time they did, it was pretty fucking awesome. What an odd team in history. Who could have known?
What a wrestling family they are. Dean Malenko trained by Carl Gotch. And you'll see a lot of Carl Gotch in his style. Applying the pressure right now to Trent Knight in the red trunks. Nice reversal off the ropes. Move to the side. Boom! High knee lift.
Ooh, what a high knee lift. Went all the way into that.
Malenko is new to this area, but I'm sure that over the years of his professional career that he has spent a lot of time over in Europe, a lot of time over in Japan and the Orient, and his style of wrestling can adapt to almost anywhere that he wants to go.
No doubt, his style reflects the places he's wrestled.
Exactly. He may not be the biggest of them all, but the guy's in shape. His smaller size will fool you too, because I've seen him work out with the waist. The guy can push some iron.
230 pounds into a small frame, a low center of gravity. He's tough to deal with. It's like wrestling a fire hydrant. Rick Wilson into the ring right now, wearing the blue tights. Wilson is a guy that impresses me as well, Ricky.
He's a young guy. He takes care of himself. He looks good. I feel right now, just watching him a little bit, that maybe a few more matches under his belt, the guy will show some great improvement. It seems though right now he's on top of things.
Well, I tell you, he's in there with a
God, the difference in the work rate is insane between Malenko and Future Renegade. I forget what his name was even, Poke, but this guy in the future becomes a guy by the name of Renegade, which is an Ultimate Warrior knockoff in 1995 in WCW. And has quite the sad demise slashing.
That was flush into the midsection. Caught Malenko coming in. He's a tough guy.
I'm not sure who's in the white here, who's coming in with the white trunks. Oh, rocking a fucking rat tail. Looking like Tommy Dreamer with a rat tail right
A few
now.
seconds to catch his air. He's got the wind knocked out of him. He caught a knee right on the solar plexus. Give this man a couple more seconds, and this guy can rough it up just with the best of it.
Very resilient, Ricky. Very resilient. And he's a high flyer. In the ring right now, Butch Malone.
Rick Wilson, thanks, Step Punk. That's right.
Not only did we hear it, we felt it. Great knee lift. Don't ever turn your back on Dino Malenko. Into the turnbuckles, picking him up for a body slam. Boom! What a power slam.
Just show you some of the strength that Dean Malenko has.
You've seen him working out in your gym with those weights.
Without a doubt, he can push some iron.
Damn, the way the guy hit those ropes, though. Brutal. What we got?
Wilson now into the ring.
What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck? Did he just do a reverse Hurricanrana? Did he just do a reverse Frankensteiner? Did he just do a poison Rana? Did Renegade just do a poison fucking Rana?
Rick Wilson Wilson now into the ring. Whoa, watch this maneuver.
Damn, he did! You know what? I swear to God, I honest to God think that he thought he was going to do the pin where he goes up and gets the legs underneath the armpits and rolls back. But he went all the way up and fucking gave him a fucking poison rhino.
Rick Wilson now into the ring. Whoa, watch this maneuver.
Jeez. This kid's like, what the
Well,
fuck?
that's a nice way to snap somebody's neck, I'll tell you that. He almost snapped his arm. Almost snapped his arm.
Ted Webb's like, yep, that's how you kill a man.
Backdrop. Butch Malone right now has got to be feeling his stars rotating around that cranium.
Dude, it's two green dudes.
He's showing a lot of promise. Ricky Wilson, hook that leg.
Malenko's right now is on the apron like, Jesus fuck, dude.
That is it. This match belongs to the team of Rick Wilson and Dean Malenko. And Ricky, I tell you,
Yeah, I think that's what he... I swear in my head that is what he thought he was going to do. You know what I mean? I don't know how to word it. Because it sounds stupid. It sounds like it would be stupid to do that. But I swear that's what just happened.
He hooks that leg, and the guy couldn't kick out of it. This one belonging to the team of Wilson
And he did something completely insane that we just see in every single match today on television. You see that. Before his time. Renegade was just before his time, fellas and ladies. Oh, God. I really hate this fucking guy.
Hey, what can you say? When you got perfection, you're at perfection at its finest.
You know, you really are a guy that has so much talent. You have more talent in your little finger than most guys possess in their entire body. Why do you have to resort to some of the tactics that you resort to win?
What tactics? I don't resort to no tactics. You look at me. I look like I'm... Oh, man, I just look so good. Sometimes I even scare myself when I wake up in the morning because I am so beautiful.
I just look so good.
Everybody, you take a look at the U.S. mail, and I'm the hottest thing that's going today.
Curtis, there's certainly a lot of goals in your future, a lot of goals that you want to attain. What would be some of the short-term goals that Curtis Thompson has his eyes on?
Hey, there's no short-term goals whatsoever. I look in the long. All I want is money, and all I want to do is I want to hurt people.
You see, that confuses me. Hurt
American
people. You're a guy that
males.
can wear any title that you really set your mind to. Why so hell-bent on hurting people?
Hey, I was born to hurt people. You look at me. There's nobody that can touch me.
Guys, remember,
Just like
every
song
Sunday night at
says,
6,
you can't touch
right
this,
here.
But you know,
Hit the
I can
bell.
always
Make sure you're
touch
subbed
you.
up. Thanks everyone for 10K.
The competition is getting very ferocious in South Atlantic wrestling. There's a lot of hurdles out there to jump over.
Hey, I'm not going to take nothing away from nobody. There's a lot of great athletes here. But you know, there's just one superb athlete, and that is me.
Why the change? People remember you from the old days, and they said something happened to him after he went to Canada. Something happened to Curtis after he went to the West Coast of the United States. What happened?
Hey, nothing happened. This is the real Curtis, and the U.S. mail, I'm taking over. The U.S. mail is #1, and that's how it's going to be.
Curtis, I got to tell you that's great source of disappointment to many would-be fans who would love you but can't get behind you because of your tactics.
Hey, you look at all these fat, beer-bellied old men, and you look at their wives. Their wives love this Greek body. Hey, the women love me, and then fat, beer-bellied old man, you sit back and you take a look at the hottest thing going today.
That's a weird thing to say to that beer-bellied man, sir. But okay.
Go ringside and catch the match between Vince Torelli and the international heavyweight champion Mark Fleming.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the next contest of the evening. To my left, weighing 235 pounds from San Diego,
There we go.
California, here is Vince Torelli.
Whoa!
He is escorted by his manager, Paul Jones.
Holy shit, this match.
His opponent,
Got
weighing
Shamrock.
250 pounds from Norfolk, Virginia, he is the international heavyweight champion of the world, Mark Fleming.
Versus Mark Fleming, who is the student of Lou Thez. This match should be interesting for from a wrestler's perspective. Holy shit. Let's go.
Fleming, who is a protege of yours, who so many times in the past I've seen him in the ring and I say, there's Lou Thez. He utilizes that grapevine in the arm. Like
Thez is on commentary.
Then we look at Vince Torelli, who you know is a fantastic
Holy
competitor.
shit.
Both of these gentlemen
So we get here. Might have a stalemate of a match, but it might be alright if they can work.
These boys are knowledgeable enough to be coaches themselves, so this should tell you something.
I can't wait. I tell you, you hate to see guys in the ring that don't subscribe to the rules, and in this case here, I think we're going to be in for a great, clean, scientific match. Both men in the ring, collar and elbow.
This is the one that will sell tickets to me.
Well, I'll tell you,
I'd buy a ticket anytime.
I'd be at ringside for this one 7 days a week.
Hell yeah, Poke. That's how it happens. You start watching it. Start remembering the guys.
The winner
Doesn't help that I'm calling guys by different names. Like Torelli, I'm calling him Ken Shamrock because that's what he was known as in UFC and WWF later, and here he's going by Vincent Torelli.
And there's one-night tournament. Great fireman carry.
You know, the North American Association has a back to wrestling movement, and what you're going to witness here is what it's all about.
No doubt. That's what's on the marquee, champ, and that says wrestling.
That's what these people do.
Got him in that classic go behind. Big takedown. Trying to ride it out.
Getting some wrestling here, babe.
Fleming is a great competitor. Strong man and very fluid for a guy that's 250 pounds, Luke.
He's a horse, I'll tell you.
He's a toughie.
I've thrown him in there with some people that thought they were pretty swift, you know, and after they tell me, where did you find this guy? I said, well, we found each other. We're both lucky.
No doubt about that. And, of course, Torelli, who is under the tutelage of Paul Jones, has certainly developed over the last few months.
We got a Fez press finish versus an incredible snap belly to belly.
To play for the San Diego Chargers as well as the Dallas Cowboys and turn down invitations to go to their camp so that he could pursue his career as a professional wrestler.
Lisa on Twitch.
I think he made a wise choice.
No doubt about it.
You can feel it.
Go far.
Giving it a good, cool vibe.
Both of these guys right here have the potential to be the North American heavyweight champ. Very nice leg down.
Beautiful takedown.
And as you know, Luke, tonight this is going to be the crowning of the first NAWA heavyweight champ. So this is going to go down into the history books. It will be a trivia question that will be asked 20 and 30 years from today.
So this was clearly recorded before. This was recorded weeks ago because they said tonight we're going to have a new NAWA champion. And that had to have been from the tournament when Rob Fuller won the belt, so
it's a very important event. That's why I said
this match had to have been from a few weeks prior.
The presentation because this is going to be a pleasure.
Nice escape there.
And one of these two boys could very well end up with it.
Either one of them. Either one of them. It's a 20-minute time limit.
I'd like to have two belts to give one each one.
Who knows? They might team up in the future and win the tag team.
What an awesome group that would be. My God.
There you see the power of Torelli as he's bridging, trying to avoid.
That's one of the things we teach. Yeah, bridging is of utmost importance.
And it's one of the things that we have been missing in professional wrestling as of the last few years, Lou.
He's using a double wrist lock there.
Nice.
Very good getaway.
Nice getaway.
Yeah, dude, these
guys are about equally as strong, too, Lou. It's very evenly matched.
Great athletes.
Great hip lock takedown by Mark Fleming.
Dude, I'm digging Fleming as well, though.
Richard, the official for this match. And this should be a
I don't know him from anywhere else, from seeing him here, but man.
Come on, Paul, let him get in the ring, Paul.
Could see why he'd be attached to Lou Thez. Because he looks like he's from fucking the 50s, the 60s, a different era.
And I'll tell you, this Torelli
Donald. Yeah, that's Ken Shamrock. Future Shamrock. Before UFC here.
Oh, he's a darn good
90.
Whoa!
Beautiful.
Nice.
Great maneuver.
Dude, the bridge is beautiful. Yeah, this is a really good match we've stumbled upon here.
Oh, hard-working people.
This guy, you know, I always tell people, Lou Thez works out 5 days a week. You're not one of these guys that says, well, I'm going to go out there 3 days a week just to get in shape. You take it serious. Torelli, Fleming, these are 5-day-a-week guys in the gym right now.
That way you're always ready.
No doubt.
No matter what happens. And you feel better about what you've done. It's like a very religious person doesn't go to church on Sunday or whatever day he's supposed to. He feels guilty. And if these people do not work out a day, they feel guilty. That's the way it is.
Fleming riding his man right now. These are some of the maneuvers
you would see in
a
didn't work out,
wrestling match. You can see that these guys both have impressive amateur backgrounds.
Oh, shit.
Torelli,
yeah, dude,
that
this
shoulder
is
out of the
really
count of
good
2.
stuff.
Bridging that neck. This is a great confrontation, champ.
Ted Webb and Lou Thez
The
at
Rose.
ringside. We are in the elimination tournament for the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship belt. In the blue trunks in the ring, the current International Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Mark Fleming, against the youngster, Vince Torelli.
And I'm so happy to be here.
Well, I'll tell you, this is the vantage point, champ. You're going to have a better seat in the house.
Get my
Nice
kicks
one.
tonight.
Yes, sir. And those are legal. We might add, some of the people
Right.
may have said that those were legal.
Double
Those
leg,
were
yeah.
forearms. Trying to get him into a half crab there. He's got him in that half crab.
Yeah, we got it.
Look at Torelli. Look at the strength of Torelli.
See that dead bump?
There's a Lou Thez maneuver.
Step over toe hold.
Step over toe hold is a patented Lou Thez maneuver. Referee checking with Torelli to see if he gives. He does not submit.
Step over toe hold with a cross face.
Yeah, Fleming's not part of any
Many times
stables.
We have seen you, champ, throughout the course of time apply that to different
Just let
opponents.
Lou Thez
5
would
minutes
make
have
a
passed
stable.
in this 20-minute bout. And we have seen 5 minutes
shooters.
of pure chess, human chess. Mano y mano.
Oh, damn.
He's almost got that shoulder hook. 1, 2, and Torelli barely.
That kid's strong.
Yes, he is.
Because that's a tough one to move out of, man.
You bet it is. You bet it is. Fleming is, at this time right now, wearing down that leg. There's a lot of pressure being put on that knee joint.
What he's trying to do is take the steam out of Vince and then
This
take
might be
him
the
if he
best
possibly
singles
can.
match
You
we've
got to wear
got.
him down. Both of these guys are too strong for just going there and pinning
Just
the other
in
guy.
terms
do
of
it. No.
Gotta wear
competition.
him down.
If you do that, you make yourself vulnerable, and he's got to hook you that way.
Nice reversal by Torelli right there. Barring that arm.
But it's like a couple young bulls testing each other. You know, it's
This is pure. This is classic. This is what it's all about. Torelli trying to turn the tide right now. So far, this match has belonged to Mark Fleming. And Fleming with a great, almost a great reversal. Grabs that leg, nice leg dive, and he's got Torelli back on the canvas. This is like the human pretzel here. It's
Yeah,
like
props to the
human
ref as
pretzel.
well.
Oh, yes,
Good
oh,
call.
yes.
Notice he went right back to the leg.
Same one.
Same one. Right back to the leg. Torelli trying to use anything at his disposal right now to break out of that. You heard Torelli clearly say no, no, no.
He's not going to give up.
I don't know what kind of finish we're going to get on this. Will
I
it
don't
be
think there's any
clean
give
or
up in either of these two guys.
No, they aren't made that way.
is there a time limit?
No.
See something like this going to a draw possibly?
Torelli into a headlock. Applying the side headlock on Mark Fleming. If you've just joined us, this is one of the elimination bouts in the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship Tournament. So far, we have seen Robert Fuller advance. The winner of this match will also advance in spite.
Yeah, the way they're commentating, it makes me wonder if like they've gotten these out of order with the way they're labeled on the
He's got some powerful arms.
on the
That's the kind
playlist.
of a headlock he has
Because I mean,
there.
this was what 2 weeks ago when we saw the new champ crowned of Rob
Mark
Fuller
Fleming, no slouch right now.
in the tournament finals.
Trying to reverse this. Hey, he is strong. He is definitely strong.
Oh, yeah.
Side
Not
headlock
crazy.
takedown, into the head scissors. There's a Lou Thez. And then just as quickly as he's got him in
Roll
that
Light,
side
what's up?
headlock
Welcome
or the
in.
scissors, Torelli is a free man.
See how both of the opponents come up? They face each other to be sure. They don't look around or try, they face each other immediately to counteract anything that could be coming up.
That's it. And you talk about looking around trying to taunt the audience. That's what cost Coach Steele his match.
Oh, my God.
Got caught with 5 straight drop kicks, and then he got hooked,
That's a kiss of death.
cradled, and he was gone. What's going through their minds right now, champ?
Looking for an opening. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful move. What a nice single leg he used. Super.
Well, he tried it first, couldn't get him to go down, and then tried a little subtle change.
Good way to dislocate his knee, too.
Yes, sir.
Damn, we're getting a commercial break on it.
I
Great
guess
match.
instructions as well as encouragement. Right back.
There we go.
Boy, what a backdrop. 1, 2, and Torelli's got that shoulder up. That one had to hurt.
Automatic, you know, it's a strange thing. When they hear that 2 count, they just go ape. That shoulder's got to come up.
You know that he had to lose a little bit of his wind there because he didn't kick out. He just kind of lifted that shoulder out.
That's right.
Look at that bridge.
Oh, that's it, man, right there. That saves you. There's no way they can pin you up when you're up in the bridge.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'll tell you, you take a look at Paul Jones's face, and he looks concerned right now.
Should be.
He looks concerned.
In Greco-Roman wrestling, you train the kids. They must bridge for 1 year before they begin other wrestling.
Whoa. That's a long time in preparation.
That's it prevents injuries also.
It certainly does. We don't recommend this for the youngsters at home that have not been trained to try to do these neck bridges because you can injure yourself severely. You can injure yourself severely, particularly at a young age when those muscles and the bone structure there is not completely developed.
They aren't ready for it, no.
Do not try any of this at home. If you're interested in wrestling, check with your recreation center,
there you go.
your YMCA,
you got it.
Or check with your school coach and sign up and learn how to do it the right way. Hip lock takedown. 15 minutes have elapsed so far.
Shamrock was
15
an
minutes have
absolute
elapsed in this 20-minute time limit. Torelli getting him up for what may be a
Dragon Screw leg whip was amazing. Great move.
By Fleming.
You're going to see some.
Shamrock, Muda might be my favorite Dragon Screw.
Somebody's going to try.
And great counter moves as well.
Yeah, because the time's getting ripe now.
No, we're under 5 minutes now. There's less than 5 minutes left in this match, and both of these.
Oh, there is a time limit, man. This could go to a time limit draw.
So far, we have
I could see that.
Robert Fuller, and we also have the youngest member of the American Bulldog, Spike, that have advanced. Vince Torelli in the white, Mark Fleming in the blue. They'd like to join that.
Actually getting to see some of these matches from the tournament is cool, though.
The evening is over, we will
I mean, damn, this is looking like
North
a
American Wrestling
fine-ass
Association
tournament. Even the
heavyweight
finals look good when we saw that.
This
would have been fun to see
classic
live.
Confrontation of the sweet science. Well, I'll tell you, they're both going to be beat by the time that this bell rings.
But you know, with the condition that these people are in, not to be controversial, but you give them 5 minutes, it's amazing. They're so aerobically sound, they can come right back.
Well, they're both fine-tuned to go 60 or more.
That's it. There you go.
And we talked about their conditioning programs before the match started. These are not guys that go into the ring every other day. They're there 5 days a week. And mind you, during the same time that they're in the ring, they're also, in the gym, they're also in the ring that night wrestling.
That's right. You got that right.
Rigorous schedule that these guys put themselves through. This is classic Lou Thez right there.
Short arm scissor.
Short arm scissors, applying the pressure. You won yourself quite a
few
few
welcome
matches.
in.
Yes, I have. Yeah, and there's an amateur hold similar to this. And we did an offshoot of that thing years ago, and we developed it into a short arm scissor. But they had one.
3 minutes remain in the match. 3 minutes remain in the
key
match.
lock. This is similar to the key lock.
You got to hand it to Torelli. You got to hand it to Torelli. He is in pain right now. We have to remind the people that it takes only 8 pounds to pop that joint in the elbow.
The circulation is stopped completely in the arm.
Well, you can see the discoloration of the arm.
Oh, it'll get white.
It is getting white.
The hand will get white.
Torelli is a man with a great suntan, and you can take a look at that part of the arm right
there.
there.
They're going to be a finish on
up in here.
Well, I'll tell you what, that hand's got to really be going through changes right now.
The hand will be absolutely white.
That circulation has been cut off, and as you can see, Fleming is applying. Look at the concentration in his eyes. Great concentration. A man who is focused right now. You can see the difference. Look at Torelli's shoulders right now. You'll see the tan. There are 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining in this match. You'll see the tan on Torelli, and then if you can get a close-up of that hand, look at the difference. Can you see the difference in what little bit of the hand we can see there?
Yeah.
Torelli right now trying to shake that arm loose, trying to get some circulation going back into it.
Right, get some blood down in there.
He feels like he dunked that into a hornet's nest right about now.
Takes the power out of it.
Great body slam.
2 minutes.
We are under 2 minutes.
2 minutes
We
remain.
have been treated to 18 of the most exciting minutes of wrestling we've seen in quite a few times. Mike
Yeah, they're
Fleming,
showing
the
this entire
international
contest. We got
heavyweight
20 minutes of
champion.
action.
Torelli with a suplex.
From
Working
TV.
on that lower back, trying to cover him, hooking that leg, and powering out his Mark
Still not
Fleming.
enough. Getting down to the wire. I always love the WCW TV title for this exact
Into the
reason.
ropes. Reversed.
It gets down to the wire. They start getting desperate, trying to get the pinfall.
Powers out. We are now within the 1 minute mark.
And you got the heel champion trying to milk the clock. That's not happening here, but Oh, shit.
Fleming finding the ropes.
Up to here, 1 minute remaining. Oh, I nailed it.
Right now.
You're going to see an effort here somewhere.
This is an elimination bout.
Get out of the ropes, ref.
Advance in the North American Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship Tournament. The loser goes home. 30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining in this match.
30.
Great block takedown.
I think they had it done real well, Paulie.
Firing out. Mark Fleming. He's got him. 1, 2, and lifting that shoulder and avoiding a pin, and that one came close. Luthez, that one came close.
I'll tell you, this is so thrilling. I'm getting transfixed there. I'm not even telling you
I
what
love
I
the
think.
TV
I'm just
time.
watching.
Growing up, it was some of my favorite stuff, especially with Regal
10 seconds remaining.
having the belt.
Collar and elbow.
During that
Something
era.
has got to happen extremely quick, or this is not.
This is going to be called.
2. Fleming
So what do they do?
We are out of time.
What does a draw
We
happen?
are out of time.
Draw.
This match has ended up in a draw.
We're still, what a
Some
match.
wrestling fans here, they ought to give these guys a standing ovation. A standing ovation.
They're still working their asses
Don't
off.
want to stop, Lou.
How do you like that? You talk about amateur spirit.
I'll tell you what.
Both competitors are eliminated.
I don't believe these guys, either of them. heard
Both
the
people
bell.
are eliminated? That's crazy. Shit.
Well, sadly enough.
Wow, what a crazy fact there, KP.
Association heavyweight champion
I didn't know that Shamrock had a match in 89 WWF. Wow, I'd love to see that. Maybe the Vault will give that to us sometime. Wow, so both men are eliminated.
A super classic
Damn.
confrontation. Paul Jones.
What a great match, though. That might be the best one we've seen.
You don't see matches like this enough.
Team action. The first team.
What we got here? It looks like Orton is a part of the stud stable. Finally, some confirmation for what I need, which is what's going on in the factions in this promotion. So, okay. Orton is going to be with the stud stable, it appears. Officially appears. I know that the last week we had a tag with him and Bourne, and it felt like that they weren't communicating, so now he's here with both men from the stud stable.
245 pounds from Columbus. Here is Thomas St.
Got
John.
6-man main this week.
And weighing in at 245 pounds from Raleigh, North Carolina, Jerry Price.
Thanks everyone for hanging out here this week. Again, we do this every Sunday night on YouTube and Twitch Live, 6 Eastern. Check out the video section if you're new here. Got a lot of videos. Working on a brand new one. John Cena video. John Cena retires Saturday, and I'm going to tell us a story that I didn't know anyways. So new video will be coming. I'm trying to put it out Saturday to beat the retirement and going into the Sunday. I'm sure a lot of people will be searching on John Cena.
Bob Orton Jr. teaming up with Matt Bourne, the Maniac.
Stud stable emojis. That's right. Poke nose.
Heavyweight champion Robert Fuller. And I can see, I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're not a happy man watching these guys.
Well, you know something, Ted, you brought out a little earlier in this particular hour, that things are starting to get heated up. Things are starting to get hot in this area. You know, it's just a matter of
Yeah, Orton absolutely belongs in this stud stable. I agree. I just didn't know what was going on, you know, because before we got Fuller and Bourne, Orton kind of seemed like he was doing his own thing. He had Samiti, who hasn't showed back up, and they had Colt Steele. And everybody just got mixed up. Everything's still forming in this promotion, though. Yeah, these are 3 bad mamma jammas. You don't want to mess with these guys in a bar on a Saturday night. They will all make your evening bad.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's a bunch of bull and malarkey that they're out there talking about how great they really are.
I've often wondered if rattlesnakes and a viper's pit get along. And I have to think of these guys in the same breath.
Great example right there. I'd like to see David Isley right now take this guy's head right off. Come on, David, fight back. Come on now.
David Isley was at this time jobbing on both WWF and WCW TV. Probably the most competent on that side. So I know the dude in the white trunks, long white trunks on the face side, is not good at all.
Matt Bourne and also Fuller had to approach Orton about this 6-man tag team combination.
It's true, Dead Punk. Good call.
I don't know. There's the tag again with Fuller. Unless this some subtle pressure trying to get Orton to join the stud stable.
Absolute history.
We don't know.
We haven't heard anything about a contract. We haven't seen anything addressed on television.
Well, we've seen Bob Orton in the ring twice here over the last few weeks, and he hasn't gotten in for a minute's worth of action.
Not 1 second. The guy hasn't broken a sweat yet.
Yeah, that was what happened last week on one of the episodes. It was Bourne and Orton teaming, and Bourne wouldn't tag Orton, and then when the match was over, he just left. So what are we going to get here? Here we go. The fuck? Fuller doesn't want him in, so something's brewing here.
And Fuller said, no, I didn't make the tag. He tags with Matt Bourne.
Whoa, Fuller. So there is some heat here with Orton in the stud stable, which is not good. Ah, something unforeseen.
Acknowledge the fact that there was a tag made.
Drop kick from Bob Orton Jr.
There's another guy that comes from a family of wrestling.
Boy, second generation. Bob Orton Sr. certainly one of the great ones. Got him up for a...
This looks like
the superplex. Boom. He caught Jerry Price square in the chest, and he's got him lined up for that superplex. He's got him lined up for it. And here he goes from the second
Damn.
rope.
If he gets the victory, they're going to be really pissed. Damn!
You know that's got to knock the wind out of you, Ted.
1, 2, 3.
So why the stud stable and Fuller are so pissed? And then Orton gets the fucking victory like that.
Maniac Matt Bourne.
Look at this. Look at this.
If we can get a
They're
camera,
pissed.
they're leaving the ring. You know, maybe you could shed some light on what's happening.
So Orton ain't with the stud stable.
Because I got a one-short back devil there. Rick Steamboat, Paul Jones, I don't know what it's going to take, but all you got to do is come out here and say, I don't care.
Oh wow, this rules. This is this is a great stud stable.
Last week we're out here, and I'm trying to tell Matt the way I feel about you, man. I got the guys over here. I want to tell them the way I feel about them. They come out here, a crazy bunch of morons, and there's 6 of them looking us in the face. I got Steamboat breathing down my neck, looking me in the face. There's the Bulldog talking to the champions. I'm going to tell you something, Steamboat. It was days last week, but now it's ours. I'm going to guarantee you.
Ours.
Steamboat, Bulldog, number 1, 2, 3, 4. On the headline, let me tell you,
So many things are brewing here in NAWA. Oh shit, that's how you end the episode. Hot as hell. Going in the next week, which will be September 1st and September 8th, as we keep on rocking and rolling. Holy shit. Yeah, these episodes rule, man. CWA was fun. I really enjoyed Memphis a lot. We're probably going to watch more Memphis down the line of entire years, I would imagine. But man, this out of North Carolina here, this NAWA is really on fire. I'm digging the hell out of it. A lot of really cool wrestlers coming through here. Fun stuff. Well, thank you all so much for coming through here tonight. I appreciate the shit out of it. Keep an eye out for a new video this Saturday. Again, trying to get it out this Saturday. And just to keep you an eye on everything. Again, I post daily shorts on YouTube and on TikTok. I post content on X pretty much daily, on Facebook. Trying to get at 23,000 followers on Facebook. And just got to 10K here tonight on YouTube, which is freaking sweet. Plastastic, thank you for coming through here. Everybody came through here. Thank you very much. Mark it on your calendars. Make sure the bell is clicked. That way you don't miss anything and you know when I go live. And again, Sunday nights, 6 Eastern. Let's go.